Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my YOGATXers. Welcome to San Cristobal de las Casas here in Mexico, and welcome to my home. So wonderful to have you here. And however you are tuning in today is completely welcomed, very welcomed here. So if you are excited, if you are sad, if you are happy, if you're frustrated, if you're angry, all the things are welcome. So what I want for us today is to do a practice of deeply grounding, really connecting with the earth element, trusting the earth beneath us, feeling the solidity here, and just allowing ourselves to be held and to be supported and nurtured. We are very much living in a world right now where there is a lot of fear, there's a lot of disharmony, we have paradoxical thought patterns, and we're finding it difficult to connect. And this isn't everyone, I'm not saying we're all on the spectrum, but this is what's highlighted in the global climate right now. And when we're feeling that, when we're feeling disconnected, or we're feeling lonely, or we're feeling a lot of energy in the movement and frustrated, it's the earth element that brings us back down, that really connects us and to feeling solidity here. And when we speak a little bit more to that, I will go into meridians throughout the practice and speak to what's happening in different areas of the body. But if you don't know that language, it doesn't matter. I just want you to focus on your in-breath and your out-breath moving through the nostrils. Anytime you get lost in thought, come back, as Thich Nhat Hanh says, to the breath, and you just say to yourself internally, when I breathe in, I am aware that I'm breathing in. When I breathe out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. And that's it. If you get lost, you miss my cues, you make up your own movement, wonderful. But if you stay with the breath, you become mindful by becoming mind empty and just staying present with the inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation and exhalation. So that's my invitation for you. So that being said, let's begin in a child's pose. So take the knees wide, reach the arms forward, and drop your heart towards the earth, forehead to the ground. This is your sanctuary. Anytime you desire that connection with the earth, just come here. Let the heart drop down. You can tune into the beating of the heart, the cadence of the breath. And let's take a small inhale, peel the chest up just a bit, and walk the hands to the right. Lay your chest over the right thigh. And really stretch that left arm. You might even place the left palm on top of the right palm, pressing it into the earth, hips back, and you feel some energy zap up from the left pinky finger to the left hip. Inhale. Exhale, let's travel through center, move over towards the left. Lay the chest over the left thigh, right palm on top of the left hip. Press the right hip back and feel that energy zip from the right pinky back to the right hip. Back through center. Let's come to sitting onto the heels. Standing on the knees for a moment, we tuck the toes under, so bring the big toes together, tuck even the pinky toes, sit back onto the heels, sit up nice and tall, and this can be quite uncomfortable, but we're waking up those meridians, the lines that are beginning and ending in the feet, specifically the stomach and spleen meridian, which run on the inside and outside of the legs. And these places are, these meridians and organs are the places that help us to discern, to make decisions, to move our energy, to assimilate energy, press it, like bringing it into the ground, especially in the spleen and stomach here. We're taking fuel in, we're metabolizing it, and we're releasing. So if you feel some electricity running up through the legs, stay with it, breathe through it. Take an inhale. And an exhale, come down onto the hands, pat the toes out. Very good. You survived. And we'll come into cat and cow. So on all fours, cuatro puntos, as we say here in Mexico when I'm teaching. Take an inhalation, let the belly drop down, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. So cat pose, gato. Posición del gato. Exhale, drop the belly down, look forward. Or sorry, inhale. We're in that cow. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. And exhale, round the spine. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees just a couple of inches off the mat. So sometimes we want to just rush into downward facing dog. Use your core here. Slight rounding of the upper back. Pull the belly in. So we're activated. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the hips. Using the core, draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. So every time we do that in this practice, I encourage you to engage your core instead of just snapping the energy back very quickly. Go slow. Take an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot through between the hands, left knee down, reach the arms up, low lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right, left elbow outside the right knee. Twisting into the core, purifying, detoxing here. Take an inhale. And an exhale, wringing the belly out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to turn to the left. Swivel the left foot in behind the left hip, yeah. And slowly sink the hips down towards the left heel. Come onto the forearms, or maybe stay on the palms. We're gonna find a little movement in that right hip. And we're just opening into gate pose here. Maybe stay on the forearms, take those little circles. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, come to standing on the left knee. Bring the left hand in line with the left hip behind you. Stretch the right foot forward, right foot down, and reach the right arm back. Open the chest. So a little modified side plank here. We're getting nice and open through the right hip flexor. Take an inhale. Now exhale, sweep the right arm forward as the chest begins to travel forward around the right leg. Swivel the left foot back behind you. And we end up in a half splits. Right toes point up. Peel the chest up. Fold in. So notice we're beginning with poses that are closer to the earth. So we're grounding our energy. As we fold here, see if with your exhalation you can send your energy into the earth, allowing you to ground, to feel the support, the safety, the security here. Take another inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, bring that right foot back, bend the right knee, and let's step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you, nice and slow. Exhale, bring the left knee forward, left foot forward, nice and slow. Right knee to the earth, low lunge. So we're taking our time to use the core to slow the movements down. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left, right elbow outside the left knee, open the chest, look towards the left. Take an inhale and an exhale. Now inhale that swivel, reach the arms up. Turn towards the right as you swivel the right foot in behind the right knee. Slowly lower down onto the hands or the forearms and begin to draw those circles. If you've never heard of the word swivel, it's kind of like turning in a circular motion. Here in Mexico, in Spanish, we say girar, so to turn. I just realized swivel can be difficult for those of you that aren't native English speakers. I apologize. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, come to standing on the right knee. Bring the right hand in line with the right knee, back behind you. Stretch the left foot forward. Reach the left arm back, open the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm towards the left and forward. We're coming around that left leg and turning the right foot in behind the right knee. Left toes point up. Peel the chest up. Exhale, fold. Doblar or dobla in Spanish. We're folding here. Exhales, direct the energy into the earth and grounding. Do your best to not get lost in thought of what you were doing before this class or after, or maybe a conversation that you need to have or something that is weighing heavy in the body. Just be here. As I breathe in, I am aware that I am breathing in. As I breathe out, I am aware that I'm breathing out. Let's take an inhale. Bring the left foot back, bend the left knee. Plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to a plank position, top of a push-up. Pause here. Slight rounding of the upper back, pull the belly in. Ground into the earth. 4 more rounds of breath here. Really focus on the inhalation and exhalation. Building a fire here. Deep roots and connections to the earth beneath us. And last one, take an inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down, bring the chest between the hands, hips are high. Inhale, slide forward onto the belly, open the heart space, cobra pose. Stay here. Lift the hands lightly, lift the feet, and we begin to work the lower back muscles here. Open the heart. Floating in space, finding a focal point forward, not so much up, because we begin to really crunch the lower back. So kind of forward and down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the hands, lower the feet. Press back to the heels, tuck the toes, and lift slowly downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot through. Left heel down 45 degrees. Reach the arms up, warrior one. Keep the hips square towards the front of the room. Bring the shoulders down the back, pull the belly in. Relax the muscles in the face. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach the arms forward, lower the chest halfway, bring the arms back behind you, clasp hands, and fold to the inside of the right shin. Press through that right foot to keep the hips lifted though here, and try to drop the head towards the earth, so we're bowing in humble warrior towards this element of earth. Staying strong in the lower body. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open up warrior two. So we're staying with a bend in that right knee. I know the right thigh is burning. Stay with it. Look out over the right middle fingers. Ground through the feet so the hips stay lifted. And we're opening deeply here to the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, flip the right palm, reverse, right arm up overhead behind you, left hand down the lower back. Take an inhale. Exhale, come into side angle, right elbow on the right thigh, left arm stretching up overhead. But your right elbow should be able to float here in space. We're engaging through the core. So very lightly it rests on that right thigh. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot in just a little bit. Stretch the right arm forward. And down to the right shin, left arm stretching up. Again, the core is engaged, so my right hand should be able to float if it needs to. You can also use a block here at the right hand if you need to. Or to make this more challenging, both arms can stretch forward like you're holding a giant beach ball, engaging the core. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale to the earth. Step back to plank position. Lower to knees and chest, or halfway down, chaturanga, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale forward onto the belly or thighs lifted, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot through. Right heel down 45 degrees. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Square the hips, sink into the left knee. Find your focal point, relax the muscles in the face. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Bring the arms behind you, clasp the hands. Fold in, head towards the earth, grounding down, humbling ourselves to the earth element. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Nice and wide, sink into the left knee. Strengthen the arms, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, reverse. Find length through the left side body. Inhale, side angle, left elbow down, onto the left thigh, right arm stretching up and over, engage through your core. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the left leg, bring the right foot in a bit, stretch the left arm forward and down, right arm stretching up. Bring the right arm forward possibly, left arm forward if you want to hold that giant beach ball. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank, lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, use the core slowly back, downward facing dog. Come down to the knees. Sit back onto the heels. Hands resting on the thighs. Take a moment, breathe, collect, connect with the earth beneath you. Open the eyes, bring the hips over to the left, stretch the legs out in front of you. Coming into Paschimottanasana, if you need a block underneath the seat, take it. If you need a pillow, anything here to build the seat up. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, slowly begin to fold forward. As the spine begins to round, let that be your stopping point and just bring the hands alongside the body. Find a focal point forward. Maybe couch cushions here to build this up and you can rest your head. Maybe you go deeper. Maybe use a block between the shins to rest the forehead. But every exhalation, we feel our energy moving into the earth. The goal here isn't to grab a hold of the feet. Maybe you naturally do, but we want to keep the spine as straight as possible. We're not rounding. So integrity in the spine, slowly allowing the belly to meet the thighs. Here for 5 rounds of breath. Breathing in, I am aware that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am aware that I am breathing out. Slowly peel the chest up. Move the block off to the side. Stretch the arms forward. And exhale, slowly, slowly, core activated. Roll all the way down to the earth. Knees come into the chest, rocking from side to side. And stretch the left leg out in front of you. And bring the right knee over towards the left side. Pull the left hip under the body. You can let the arms open up wide or the left hand on the right thigh. Head turning to the right. We just twist here. Twisting into the stomach. Allowing any energy that's blocked here, any food, any fuel that's needing to be unlodged. And also with the support of the earth beneath us, the solidity. And back through center, knees into the chest. Let the right leg go long and bring the left knee over towards the right. Arms opening up wide. You can look towards the left. Slowly back through center. Knees into the chest, tight squeeze. Let the head come up towards the knees. And slowly drop out into Savasana. Arms alongside the body, the legs can take up space. You can bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly if that feels good for you. And just feel the rise and fall here. Also deeply connect to the supporting nature of the ground beneath you. Settle the eyes behind those eyelids like cool pools of water here. Maybe a slight parting of the lips. If ever we are disconnected, feeling disconnected from ourselves, it's such medicine in connecting to the earth element, into Pachamama, Mother Earth. And we see that the one constant that always is the ground beneath us. It's always there supporting us, nourishing us with food and water. Ask for nothing in return. We take, we take, we take. So this is that true maternal energy. So even if we don't have the best relationship with our mother or father, if we can see the ground beneath us as our mother, We can lay here and feel the back of the heart space supported by the solidity here, and know that no matter what state we're in, if we need to feel grounded, if we need to feel connected to self, we can begin here. That phrase, we need strong roots to rise. When you're ready, stretch out, get nice and long. And pull the knees into the chest, fall over to either side onto your tricep. Like a little baby being reborn here and held by the mother. You can use the hands to assist you up to a seat. Let's sit up nice and tall. Take a moment again to just reconnect with the earth beneath us. Close the eyes. Listen to the breath. Listen to sounds near and far. Feel the temperature on the skin. Becoming more observant of our environments, inside and outside. Bring the hands to the heart center, bowing head to heart. The nature within me that desires safety and security and nourishment honors the nature in you that desires safety and security and nourishment. I invite each of us to always come back to this space within and observing the solidity that exists within and underneath us in every moment. Namaste. Thank you, dear yogis, for being here with me today. If you need a moment to just pause the video and be in stillness, do. And then also, if you're wanting to connect, you can find all of the things down in the show notes. And also subscribe here and practice with myself and other incredible teachers every week. I'll be here every Monday. So lots of free meditations and yoga classes out there with myself, but with other amazing teachers. Continue your path to healing. And I hope to see you in 3D someday. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.